kits and we have different styles. So we can't expect one electronic kit to manage all of that. So let's have a look at the triggering. If we press the menu button and go into trigger, and then go into pad type, the most important setting at the moment is gain. We need to set the gain correctly. This is so when we hit our hardest, the module is receiving the loudest possible signal from the pad. So to do this, and I'm going to use the snare, I'm going to hit my snare, but I'm going to press F3 first. So if I hit my snare nice and hard, you'll see in the top right-hand corner, it says V124, which means the velocity is 124 out of 127. And that means that when I hit my hardest, it's going almost right up to the top. That is exactly where I need it to be. If I need to adjust this up or down, I press the exit button, and I can adjust the gain up or down a little bit, so when I hit my hardest, it goes up to almost 127. So that is setting the gain. Then we need to go down until we see minimum level. And minimum level is the level at which the pad starts to listen to the stick hits, and anything below that it will ignore. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play quietly. I'm going to play my ghost note level, so about this. And then I'm going to bring up the minimum level until you stop hearing my notes. So now we don't hear the note anymore, but I'm going to back this off a little bit just so I can hear my quietest notes. But everything below that will be ignored by the module, which is exactly what we need. So this will ignore vibration through the floor and any other thing. Then we need to press the exit button, and we need to go up to curve. And we press enter. And then we need to adjust the velocity curve. Now, this is the most personal thing of the whole lot. The velocity curve is how quickly the pad goes from very quiet playing to very loud playing. And whether it does it quickly or slowly is completely down to us. And we often need a different velocity curve on every single pad. We prefer bass drums to get loud quickly. We prefer snare drums to get loud a little bit slower. And there is no rules to this. It is completely down to you. So you need to set this to work for you, and whatever feels right is right. Now, we've just done that for the snare pad, but you need to do this for all the other pads, the cymbal pads, the tom pads, the bass drum. So every single pad reacts correctly and feels right for you. When you've done that, you don't need to save it because it's a global setting. So you've set it once inside the module, and that is stored until you change it. The main screen shows us what kit we're on, and if you want to change kit, you can either use the plus minus buttons at the bottom or the plus minus knob on the left-hand side. Here we have the kit modifiers, which allow us to dramatically change the sound of the kit by adding ambience, compression, or effects. Here we have the volume knobs, the master volume, the audio in volume, which is our auxiliary in or our USB volume, and the click volume. On the right, we have the click controls, and in the center, we have our master controls. If we want to select a kit, we simply press the white kit button. If we want to go into training, we press the training button, and if we want to go into the recorder, we press the recorder button. On the back edge, we have the trigger inputs and the master left and right outputs. And on the front edge, we have the auxiliary input and the headphone output.